Welcome back to Morning Live. With me in the studio is Belly Julians Orondo, the CEO of Julians Collections. Welcome.
Thank you, Lenny.
So who exactly is Belly Julians Orondo?
Belly Julians is a business lady with Julians Collection, as you've said, and I'm also a communication and PR consultant.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many years have you run Julians Collections?
I run it for 3 years now, since 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why begin Julians Collections?
I saw the need of getting extra cash to supplement what I already have, especially now that I'd gone back to school. So I needed something on the side to supplement my salary. That's why I started Julian's Collection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, just moving along with that, why are Kenyans so fascinated with having side hustles, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I think the economy is so bad and life has become so expensive. So people need to earn some extra cash to supplement what they already have. That's why you see most of the young people getting into the side hustles that they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the cost of living in Kenya, in the country, has really gone up. Yeah. So what are some of the side hustles the youth can actually delve in?
Yeah, there's several side hustles. Like somebody can be like me, you buy and resell stuff. You can go to Gikomba Market, buy clothes, buy shoes, and then you resell them at a higher price so that you get some income. Those who are working, you can buy snacks, you make some mandazi, samosas, you go to the office, you sell to your colleagues. That is one way of getting cash. You can also start your own blogs. With the new technologies, you can be a vlogger or just write your blogs. Blogs like WordPress are free, so you can start your online blog. You can also start come together as friends and do the car wash over the weekends. You can get cash through that.
Yeah. But now, Belly, this takes capital.
Yeah.
And as much as it's little, accessibility to finances is also a hindrance. What's your take on this?
The first thing, you need to have some little savings. Yeah. It's not you do not have to take a loan to start a side hustle. You can start with the little that you have, maybe 1,000 shillings. You buy something, you resell, or you come together as a group of friends. Everybody brings in some little cash, and then you can start off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about your path, so at least you can inspire other youth out there.
Okay, with my path, it was not so hard because I'm already working, and I have a friend who introduced me to this business. She was called Helen. So we were thinking, like, life has become so difficult. I've gone back to school. I spend a lot from work. You have to go to school. You need your pocket money. You need to buy books. So we were like, what can we do on the side? And then we saw some Ankara. Somebody was selling Ankara ponchos, and we were like, can we try these? And she was like, yes, we can. So she brought some money. It was just 1,000 shillings. I also got my 1,000 shillings. We bought a few pieces, and then we started selling online on our Facebook pages. So the more we shared those photos, people were so interested. So it gave me the courage, it means then I can do more. So after selling the ponchos for some time, I realized that people needed more. They wanted branded t-shirts, they wanted branded hoodies. So I decided to source for them. And right now, I can say the business is doing good.
All right.
Yeah.
So tell us, how does one balance employment on the one hand and also starting a side hustle? What are the steps? Being a seasoned entrepreneur that you are, what are the steps that the youth out there can do? You're having employment on the one hand, but you also want to start a side hustle.
Yeah. It's not so difficult, especially now that we have online platforms. We have Instagram, we have Facebook. Most of my sales, I do them online. So what you do, and Facebook also gives us something called you boost your post. So you don't have to do the marketing yourself. You just you post your items, and then you boost them to reach a certain your targeted market. So you just do it online, and you can also talk to friends. If you meet friends, you tell them, hey, I'm doing this is my side hustle, could you please promote me, and these are my stuff. But mostly internet works so well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much time should be devoted to a side hustle?
About time, each side hustle differs. For example, somebody who sells online and somebody who sells snacks in the office, they have different timelines. So it depends with the time you take, but it doesn't need so much time. Like for me, if I sell online, I only need to go post my item, boost it, and then check on maybe hourly to see the people who are requesting and what they need, and then you take it. But for somebody selling snacks, you just go in the morning, tell guys what do you want, take the orders, or you can take the orders the previous day so that the next day you just come and deliver. So the timelines varies according to the side hustle that you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, Belly, at what point do I decide as a young entrepreneur, fine, So now my side hustle is actually making profit. I'm breaking even. At what point do I decide, you know what, my side hustle is actually going to become my main hustle?
That one I can say before your side, if your side hustles give you more money than what you earn, then you can go for it. But I would always tell the young people, don't leave your main job and go into your side hustle before you can get enough money. Because with business, there are times that the business is good, and then there are times that business is bad. So you really have to see, is it really booming? Will it take me for like up to 6 months or the whole year? If that is your case, then you can leave your main job and do your side hustle as a full-time job. But before you stabilize, just stay on your job and let it be, because a side hustle is something that supplements you. But if it's giving you more money than what you earn, then it's okay. But if it is not giving you more money, it is just some little money, then just stay in your job and continue with it until it grows.
Yeah. We now have the competency-based curriculum, which is actually empowering the youth out there and the children out there. But back in the day, how career paths,
Yeah.
you know, the youth out there would take wrong career paths. Well, what would your advice be right now in choosing a career path?
In choosing a career path. Right now, I think with the emergence of coaches and teachers and career guidance in school, somebody can really be helped. But for those who chose the wrong career path, because you know our parents always told us what to do. Because personally, my parents wanted me to become a lawyer. That was not the path I wanted to take. I wanted to be something different. So I did a course in cabin crew. Unfortunately, I did not make it in the aviation industry. But right now, I'm doing something that I'm so passionate about. It was not a straight path. I'm doing communication and PR, and it's something I'm so passionate about, something I like. So even if you make the wrong career choice, later on in life, you can always change. Yeah, because whatever you are told to do is not you're passionate about. If you're not passionate about anchoring news and you're forced here, you'll never enjoy that job. So when you realize this is not what I want, you must do a soul search. Well, this is the career path that my parents chose for me or the society thought that I should take, but I want to go into acting. What can I do about it? So you can always change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Julians, we've talked about capital being a hindrance and exactly what you did in pulling resources to start up your startup, yeah? But there are also some legal hurdles that the youth out there should be looking out for. What are some of these legal hurdles that we need to overcome?
The legal hurdles, like what the law says about
Exactly,
us.
like licenses, etc.
So with the licenses, right now with the AGPO, youth are advised, if you there are certain loans that youth are given, and then for every company there are certain tenders that the youth can take, and there are also loans that the youth are given. So for you to do these, they're very accessible. You just go to the eCitizen portal, you register. Once you're registered, it's easy to do the tendering and get them, because they're left for the youth only. So we also need to do what the government requires of us, get the licenses from the Nairobi Council or whichever council you are in. You get your license, and also try to apply for these tenders. They're affordable.
Indeed they are.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges that Julian's Collections has faced since day one?
The challenges that I face, basically it's about delivering. Now that I'm at work and somebody wants something really fast, maybe in the next 1 or 2 hours, so you find that I'll have to let them wait until I leave work after 5. That's when I deliver. So that was one of the challenges that I encountered. And then at times, what a customer wants, you don't have it at the moment. You have to wait and source it later on. That is one of the challenges. So I tend to lose customers based on that. Yeah.
Now, is there a need for taking your collections from online and actually opening a physical shop? Why did you decide just to put your stuff online?
I think online works best for me because technology has really helped us a lot. Most people are online. Let me say nearly a good percentage of people are online, and then my target market is the young people, and all of them are online. So even if you have a physical shop, your online presence must be felt, because that is where you'll get most of your customers. Yeah. So
all right, what are some of the successes that you've had?
The success.
Yes.
The success, I think, the money that I've gotten from Julian's collection, it has helped me in supporting other girls. There's a group that I work with called Ambitious Girls. So we do mentorship. The money that I get, part of it, we go and buy sanitary towels to the girls. And it has also boosted me in paying my school fees. So to me, that's a success.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Would you consider quitting your full-time job and actually delving into Julian's collections?
Currently, no. I think I love my current job and I also love Julian's collections. So for now, I wouldn't consider it a part-time thing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
How is communications so far?
Communications, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What exactly do you do?
Let me say, as a communication person, I create content for my company, especially the online content, and also ensure that it has good relations to other publics. Yeah.
Where do you source your raw material for Julian's collections?
Julian's collection, I said I'm a reseller, so
Okay.
there's a wholesaler in town.
Yes.
That's where I go and get my materials from.
Tell us, give us the nitty-gritty. What time do you wake up? How do you hustle for these prices? Do you pay the guy on credit or do you pay the person on credit? And how do you make your markup?
Okay, my day starts in the morning at 3 a.m. Like I wake up, do my devotion, do my house chores, and then I leave for work at 6. I go to the office. So before my boss comes in, I hope he's not watching, at least I go to my page. I have a page called Julian's Collection. I make my postings, and then I check. The people are always online. At least they've said what they need. I contact them. I get them online via WhatsApp or make calls, and then we agree. Like at this time, at 5 p.m., I'll send you you can meet in town. I do free deliveries in town. But for those who are not in town, I can send them outside Nairobi. I send them as a parcel at their cost. And then those I use now with the emergence of Taxify borders, I just address it, call a Taxify border, and then I get them delivered. So meanwhile, at my office, I just do my normal office work. But during lunch hour, I also check my page again to get my customers and contact them. And then in the evening after work, I just do my deliveries.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the importance of after-sales service to you as an entrepreneur?
After sales service is very important. You need to know, are your customers satisfied? Because customer satisfaction is the major thing. And I also feel good when my customers give me feedback like, I like your items, improve on these. This time the quality was not so good like this one. So when you get those reviews, it helps me to source for better items than what I've given.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Julians, I have a question that most youth out there are egging to ask. At what point do you employ somebody else to help you?
Like right now, I've already employed one person to help me, especially with the deliveries. So I leave them at a friend's shop. I just tell her, now this person needs this, just take it and deliver it to them. And whenever they take the product, that person pays for their fare, and I give them like 10% of the profit that I make. So when you're overwhelmed and the business is booming, the business is good, you don't want to lose customers, because in my initial years I would lose most customers because I could not deliver whenever they wanted. But right now I have somebody who can do that even if I'm not around.
All right, trust is key.
Yeah, trust is very key. You must trust someone. In every business, trust is key.
Yeah, because that person might run away with your customers. So how do you tackle that? And how do you ensure that, fine, I've employed you, but you're also part of this business.
Yeah.
So how do you ensure that this person you've employed also feels as though they are part of this business and doesn't take your customers away from you?
That's a tricky one. But I think trust is key. You talk to them and you pay them well. You pay them for what they do. And they also see this thing is really helping both of us. It's not about me, it's about you too. So when you do a good job, we both benefit. So I think it's just trust and understanding, and I also be good to them. Like when I get money, I'm not selfish. We share, and then they pay you. You see the cut, you're like, this is your cut, this is mine, and it's on a fair ground.
All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. So now, at what points, Julians, do you say, you know what, I think our business is doing well, or I think we're hitting rocky ground here, I need a partner? At what point should a person in a side hustle decide, you know what, I need a partner for various reasons?
If you want partnership, with partnerships, it also depends with the side hustle you're doing and the kind of partnership you're looking for. Some people can sell off their company. You're like, okay, this thing is not working. Let me sell it off to you as a friend or to somebody that I know. Or you can come together and partner and when it's not doing good, or when it's doing good and you lack the finances and maybe you want it to grow to a different level, that is when you can look for partners and you give them a stake in the business.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we go for a break, at what point did you break even? After how many months did you break even and say, you know what, this side hustle is actually paying off?
It took some time, because in a day I could be making like 500 or 1,000 shillings. Some days in a week, maybe you only get like 2 clients. So it took like almost a year since I started in 2017, around June, up to 2018, that is last year, is when the business now picked up so well, because people had already known my brand, because making a brand takes time. So that's the time that at least I'd met some customers. They were also helping me in referrals. So it took like almost a year for me to now be good. My name is known out there. People refer other customers to me, and it's from last year. It took a whole year for me to be known.
All right.
Yeah.
We're taking a short break now. We'll be right back with more Keep It Switch. Morning Live is still in the house.